If you ask me, there's something uniquely special and exhilarating about a culture and a place that seems so jam-packed full of life. From the vibrant night market to diverse shopping for foods, toys, crafts, and fashions from around the globe. From the most intricate delicacies to the simplest yet best noodle joints. Surrounded by bonsai gardens and ornamental ponds, you find some of the largest Buddhist temples in the region. You can practically smell that incense-filled air. And if the place happens to be Richmond, British Columbia, and not the place you might have guessed, well, then that is even more than okay by me. It's the kind of place you can explore, eat, shop, and never stop uncovering hidden gems or new things. It's the kind of place that you can blaze a trail to before anyone else finds out about it. It's a destination worth talking about. Richmond has got some serious history. In the beginning, Richmond was about a diverse group of people. The Coast Salish people made this their home. With all the fishing and water, it seemed like a perfect spot. By the 1860s, people from Europe started arriving for that very same reason. And by the 1880s, Japanese fishermen, Chinese workers, and more came here, making the city famous as canned salmon was shipped around the world. Today, the Gulf of Georgia Cannery, which opened in 1894, is now a National Heritage Site and museum. In fact, Steveston Historic Fishing Village holds 2 National Heritage Sites. You can wake up at a cozy bed and breakfast and be a few steps away from Canada's largest fishing harbour, a boardwalk full of the freshest seafood, restaurants, gorgeous Japanese gardens, cultural destinations and heritage shipyards, amongst other things. Besides, it's a good thing having a fishing fleet like that around. It means that the village boasts the best fish and chips or heaps of barbecued salmon at the annual Salmon Festival, something you can enjoy dockside. If you've ever smelled delicious, it might well smell like the Richmond Night Market. Cornering the market on delighting crowds with rare delicacies and simple street foods, this Richmond institution wows 14,000 visitors a night. But it is outside the market, in a place the Chinese community calls Eat Street, thanks to over 200 restaurants here, that you find culinary masterpieces hidden away in blink-and-you-miss-it strip malls. This is where some of the best Chinese food outside of China is consumed. In this world of diets, cleanses, and fitness, there's something wonderfully awesome about a place that prides itself on healthy living through activity and outdoor adventure. Maybe that's why Richmond boasts a higher life expectancy than Japan at 83.4 years. Richmond has over 80 kilometers of biking and walking trails along gorgeous seaside paths. This is your time to get up close and personal with some jaw-dropping orcas, or capture your very own nature documentary with plenty of birds, flora, fauna, and other wildlife. Keep your hands inside the vehicle at all times. Whether it is an intimate setting of only 950 seats good enough for one of the most well-known voices of all time, or one of the region's largest live theaters boasting award-winning work from Canadian playwrights and writers of diverse cultures. Bottom line is that you'll find a dazzling lineup of world-class entertainers, comedians, celebrity concerts, plays, and dinner theater here. It's Tony Bennett good. Back in 1910, when the first plane took off in Richmond, from a racetrack no less, I bet no one was expecting that someday in the distant future, Richmond would be the hub of traffic arriving to Canada from around the world and a venue city for the 2010 Winter Olympic and Paralympic Games. It's the home of the Richmond Olympic Oval, a venue for long-track speed skating in 2010, and the second busiest airport in Canada, which drives British Columbia's economy, culture, diversity, and impressive tourism trade. Looking for that intimate bed and breakfast experience during an overnight getaway? The one with an escape to the spa? Or how about an action-packed outdoor adventure weekend filled with plenty of trails and wildlife capped with a stay at a relaxing hotel? Richmond's filled with places to stay that suit all tastes and budgets. From the friendliest small rooms, a stone's throw from great cuisine and the water, to world-class hotel extravagances to pamper yourself. Maybe you're just looking for that special place to hold your next merger, acquisition, quiet meeting, or team event. Richmond is ready to host your next business meeting or weekend getaway. There's just no escaping it. Richmond is a city that is more than you might imagine.